I'm gonna chase it, and I'm gonna chase it. I know we can't ignore it, no matter how hard we try. And I'm gonna chase it, and I'm gonna chase it. I know we can't ignore it, no matter how hard we try. Fire in the veins, I fight the game, breaking all the rules to keep me sane.
They say if you want to be the best, you have to beat the best. There's a new #1 in Idaho, and they're the boys from Middleton. It's harder to stay on top than it is to get there, and the defending champs, they are back-to-back. Your 5A girls state basketball champions, the Mountain View Mavericks.
And the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies will win the 2020 5A State Football Championship.
There you go, over. Meridian Warriors. They win the 2021 5A Boys State Championship.
Well, greetings, boy. Welcome to 7th annual. Wow, crazy to believe already. It is the 7th annual Sports Stars Idaho Press Awards show. My name is BJ Rains. I mostly cover Boise State for the Idaho Press, but have been involved in this event since it began back in 2015. One of my favorite events of the year, but unfortunately for the second straight year, we're doing this virtually on a computer screen here live on Facebook due to the COVID-19 pandemic. But good news is that things are improving. It looks like hopefully we can make plans to be back for an in-person awards dinner again next year. If you're unfamiliar with the event, Sports Stars recognizes the best of the best in high school athletics here in the Treasure Valley. We picked 3 finalists. They've already been chosen for the top boys and girls athletes in each sport. Those finalists have already been announced in the print edition of the Idaho Press, also online at idahopress.com. But tonight, here on the show, we'll unveil the winners for the first time. We'll also pick the top teams from the fall and winter and spring seasons, help honor our top student athletes, as well as tell you some cool stories about legacy and our inspiration award winners. And we will crown the overall teams and boys and girls athletes of the year. It's going to be a fun show for you. Before we get started, a few people we need to thank. John Wustrow with the Idaho Press did a ton of work on this. Typically he is not our high school writer, but we were down a man this year in the sports department. So kudos to John Wustrow for putting a lot of this together and doing, yeoman's work covering high schools for us this year at the Idaho Press. That awesome video that you just saw there, the intro that got us fired up, man, that was great. Ryan Pavel produced that awesome video for us. So thank you to Ryan. The footage in the video came from KTVB. Will Hall pulled that for us, did a lot of hard work finding the athletes and the teams that we needed. So thank you very much, Will Hall and our media partners over at KTVB. The audio clips within the video came from idahosports.com, their live broadcast of the state tournaments. Thanks to Paul Kingsbury, idahosports.com for that. Angela Salmons, the advertising department at the Idaho Press, always done a great job behind the scenes working on this. So thank you to Angela. Jake King and Brian Myrick, our photographers at the Idaho Press, did a great job all year shooting games and practices for us, and then also took a lot of the portraits you're going to see both in the presentation tonight as well as the book that you'll be getting, the tab that will be coming in the paper tomorrow, and I'll tell you more about that in a little bit. Big thank you to our coaches also for submitting the scores to us each night. If we got an angry email or a phone call from a parent about why their kid's score wasn't in the paper last night, well, it was because the coaches didn't submit it. We cannot do our job unless the coaches are submitting the scores each night, so we appreciate those coaches that took the time to submit the scores or get them on Game Changer or the various websites so we could get those in there. One final final thank you before we get going. Our presenting sponsor, you see the banner behind me, St. Luke's Sports Medicine. They've been with us now for a few years. This event would not be possible without the support of St. Luke's Sports Medicine. So thank you again to St. Luke's Sports Medicine. All right, before we get to the awards, you want to hear from the publisher of the Idaho Press, Mr. Matt Davison. He has been a big supporter of Sports Stars. This is, again, year 7, as I said, and the publisher and president of the Idaho Press, Matt Davison, has been there for us and has, was part of this great idea and has pushed us to make this bigger and better every year. And we appreciate his leadership and encouragement. So here is a short message from the head honcho at the Idaho Press, the publisher and president, Mr. Matt Davison.
All right. Well, my name is Matt Davison. I'm the publisher of the Idaho Press, and I just want to take a minute and thank all of these athletes who have won these awards. We're so proud of your accomplishments. You deserve this recognition, and we're really pleased to be able to bring it to you on behalf of the Idaho Press. Once again, we're virtual this year. We're very disappointed. We hope to be back in person next year. We've got some great plans for our next event in 2022. I want to thank our sponsor, St. Luke's, for supporting us through the pandemic and recognizing these athletes and their great accomplishments. So once again, congratulations to all the winners. Thank you for watching this video, and we look forward to seeing you in person next year.
Well, I mentioned the tab, the publication that we're putting together. It'll be in tomorrow's paper, Friday, June 18th. If you're watching this delayed, make sure you go back and try to purchase from the Idaho Press the Friday, June 18th paper, which is tomorrow. It's our yearly Pull-Out Sports Stars tab. It's like 40-plus pages, full-color photos, stories on our nominees and our winners. It's a pretty cool keepsake. So it's like a magazine kind of thing and really cool stories on all the winners and finalists. So if you were one of them, you definitely want to try to get a copy of that. And that'll be, again, in tomorrow's Idaho Press. All right, enough talking from me. Let's hand out some hardware. We're going to start with the fall individual awards, and we're going to start with girls cross country. Here they are on the screen, our 3 finalists for girls cross country. Lizzie Dildine from Eagle had 5 wins, finished top 4 in every race she competed in, won the 5A District 3 title, and finished 4th at the 5A state meet. She is signed to BYU. Samantha Smith from Boise, 4 wins, was the 5A state champion, and had the best 5,000-meter time in the state, finishing the Nike Cross Virtual Championship in a time of 17:17.9. Rosina Machu, also from Boise, was the 5A state runner-up, finished 3rd at the 5A District 3 meet, had a top 5 finish in 8 races, and is signed to run at Gonzaga University. 3 great candidates, but our winner in the girls cross country athlete of the year is Samantha Smith from Boise. Congratulations to Samantha. We are going to move right along with boys cross country. Our 3 finalists for boys cross country are Nathan Green of Bora. He won all 6 races he entered in the high school season. He won his 3rd straight 5A state championship. Finished the meet hosted by Skyview with a time of 14 minutes 54.0 seconds, the only sub 15-minute time in Idaho this season. He is signed to run at the University of Washington. Connor Gardner, Liberty Charter, 3 wins, won the 1A state championship, and finished 2nd at the 1A District 3 meet. And Samuel Fish from Valley View, 4 wins, finished top 4 in every race this season, was the 4A District 3 runner-up, and finished 4th at the 4A state meet. We can only pick one, though, and our winner for the boys cross-country athlete of the year for the 2021 Sports Stars, presented by the Idaho Press and St. Luke's Sports Medicine, Nathan Green from Bora. Congratulations to Nathan Green. All right, let's go on to girls swimming. Our 3 candidates there. Kayla Wachowski from Boise was the 500-yard freestyle 5A state champion with a time of 5:09.44 at the virtual state meet. Also won the 200-yard freestyle state title with a time of 1:55.58, and was a member of the 400-yard relay team, which won a state title, and the 200-yard medley relay team, which finished 3rd. Carolyn Ruck of Centennial was the 5A state champion in the 200-yard individual medley, finished 2nd in the virtual state meet in the 50-yard freestyle, and was a member of the state champion 500-yard freestyle team and the 200-yard medley relay team, which finished 2nd. Also won 4 district titles. Jillian Moses of Timberline won the 5A state virtual meet in the 100-yard backstroke, finished 2nd in the 200-yard individual medley, and was a member of the 200-yard medley relay team, which won a state title. 3 great candidates, but we can only pick one, unfortunately. Our winner for the girls swimming athlete of the year, Kayla Wachowski from Boise High. Congratulations to Kayla. Let's move on to boys swimming. Our 3 finalists there. We'll start with Gabe Machado from Bishop Kelly. Won 4 4A state titles in the 500-yard freestyle, the 100-yard backstroke, the 200 yards medley relay, and the 400-yard freestyle relay at the virtual state meet. The times in the 500 freestyle and the 100-yard backstroke would have been better than the winning times at the 5A level. And how about this? He'll continue his swimming career at Stanford University next season. Nathan Moore from Middleton won the 4A state titles in 100-yard breaststroke and 100-yard butterfly. His times in the breaststroke and the butterfly also would have been better than the winning times at 5A. He will compete for Division II Drury University in Springfield, Missouri next season. Nathan Quarterman from Boise, our third finalist for boys swimming, won all 22 races he entered this season. He earned 4 state titles at the virtual state meet, winning the 200-yard freestyle, the 100-yard freestyle, while also being a member of the 200-yard medley and the 400-yard freestyle relays teams, which won state titles. How about this? He is signed with the current ranked #1 men's swimming team in the nation, the University of Texas Longhorns. So no surprise there. 3 good candidates, but hard to beat. Nathan Quarterman from Boise, our winner in boys swimming. Congratulations to Nathan, and again, good luck at Texas. Let's move on to boys soccer. Nick Liebig from Boise High was the 5A SIC Player of the Year, had 9 goals and an assist at center back, 3-year varsity starter, had 15 career goals, 3 assists, and led Boise to the 5A state title. Colton Crawford from Bishop Kelly was the 4A SIC Player of the Year, 9 goals and 8 assists on the season, was a first-team All-State pick, and helped Bishop Kelly win the 4A District 3 title. Damian Arguello from Caldwell, 28 goals and 12 assists in just 14 games, an average of 2 goals per game, was a first-team All-4A SIC selection. At midfielder, it was the 4A Idaho Player of the Year. Finished Caldwell career with 108 goals and more than 50 assists. Again, 3 solid candidates, but kind of a no-brainer here. We're going to give it to Damian Arguello from Caldwell High School. Congratulations, Damian, over 100 goals in his career. That is just awesome, and best of luck to you, young man, moving forward. Girls soccer is up next. Alexis Hawes from CUNA, first team All-5A SIC Conference forward. Was a first-team All-State selection, 18 goals and 15 assists, which led CUNA to a 5A state tournament berth. Graduated early and enrolled at Boise State, where she has already joined the soccer team. Kelsey Euler from Rocky Mountain, 19 goals, 27 assists, helped lead the Grizzlies to their 3rd straight 5A state title, was the 5A SIC Player of the Year for a 3rd straight year also. The Idaho State Player of the Year, was nominated for Regional Player of the Year, and has already enrolled early at Gonzaga University. Logan Smith from Boise, first team All-5A SIC forward, 13 goals and 6 assists for the Brave, led Boise to a 5A District 3 championship and a runner-up finish at the state tournament. Committed to 3-time national champion Stanford women's soccer program. So some big-time names when you think about Stanford and Texas and some of the programs that the Treasure Valley is sending athletes to. It is pretty cool. But on girls soccer, 3 candidates, unfortunately can only pick one. Let's go with Kelsey Euler of Rocky Mountain. Congratulations to Kelsey, who again has already started her career at Gonzaga. We've got a couple awards left to do in the fall. We're going to go to volleyball next. Our 3 finalists for volleyball: Eden Bauer of Skyview was the 5A SIC Player of the Year. Led Skyview to its first ever 5A state title, had 25 kills, 17 digs in that state title match against Boise, and is committed to play at BYU. Megan Schulte of Timberline was a first team All 5A SIC selection, had 164 digs, 22 aces on the year, led Timberline to a 5A state tournament appearance, signed to play at Lehigh University in Pennsylvania. Courtney Weatherby from CUNA, the 3rd finalist, was a first team All 5A SIC selection, 135 kills, 183 digs, and 110 assists, signed to play at Montana State. 3 solid candidates there, but we're going to go with Eden Bauer of Skyview as our winner of the Volleyball Athlete of the Year. Congratulations to Eden. We're going to go to football up next. Ben Ford, our first football finalist, the 5A SIC West Player of the Year, completed 68 of 128 passes for 977 yards and 14 touchdowns, rushed for 1,056 yards and 12 touchdowns, led Eagle to the 5A state quarterfinals, and has signed to play at Boise State. Hayden Kitchnoli from Homedale, the Co-3A Snake River Valley Conference Offensive Player of the Year, rushed for 1,683 yards and 19 touchdowns, led Homedale to the 3A state championship game. Also added 348 rushing yards and 4 touchdowns in the semifinal win against South Fremont. Jordan Erickson from Rocky Mountain, first team All 5A SIC Conference selection, rushed for 464 yards and 5 touchdowns. Also had 31 receptions for 672 yards and 11 receiving touchdowns. Also had 2 kick return touchdowns and led Rocky Mountain to an undefeated state title season. We'll attend Boise State as a preferred walk-on. 3 solid choices there in Ben, Hayden, and Jordan, but we're going to go with Ben Ford of Eagle. Congratulations to Ben Ford. A couple team awards for the fall. We're going to start with the Fall Girls Team of the Year, and we're giving our Fall Girls Team to the Boise cross-country team. The girls won their 3rd straight 5A state title with a 1-2-3 finish at state. Samantha Smith, Rosina Machu, and Allie Bruce. And how about this? All 5 of its scorers finished in the top 7 at state. At one point during the season, they were ranked number 1 in the nation by mile split. Congratulations to our girls' fall team of the year, the Boise High cross-country team. Our fall boys team of the year is the Rocky Mountain football team. They went 9-0, second state title in the last 3 years, and they beat Capital 49-13 in the first ever 5A SIC championship game, and they beat Rigby in a barn burner 17-14 in the state title game. So congratulations to the state champs, the football team from Rocky Mountain. We got a couple other awards we want to get to, some specialty awards. First up is our Boys Student Athlete of the Year award, and these awards go to what you do both on the athletic fields, but as well as community service in the classroom, things like that. So that's our Student Athlete awards. And our first one is Jack Good from Boise, 4-year starter on the varsity soccer player, 28 goals, recorded 24 assists in his career. The Brave won the state title in the fall. He helped lead the basketball team also to a 5A state semifinal appearance, was named the team's most improved player. Off the field, he was the Boise High Student Vice President, a member of the National Honor Society. He was the founder of the Boise Brave Soccer Camp, a free camp for low-income elementary school students. He volunteers with Boise Community Schools, delivering food, clothing, and other supplies, tutoring after school. Volunteers with Includability Races, which pairs athletes with special needs, to run with them and cheer them on, supply water with them, things like that. So his GPA also is 3.75 unweighted, 4.086 weighted. So again, congratulations to Jack, our boys Student Athlete of the Year. On the girls' side, we're going to give it to Emma Austin from New Plymouth, qualified for the state cross-country meet, led the basketball team to the 2A state third-place finish, qualified for state in 4 events in track and field as well. The 3 sports star was the valedictorian at New Plymouth and is a published poet with her poem, The Choir, published in an anthology. Poetry Outlawed state qualifier, was the president of the National Honor Society and the student body secretary. Also helped run a food drive, served Thanksgiving meals to the homeless, and helped run the New Plymouth Blood Drive, as well as volunteering at Read Across America, reading to first graders, made cookies for the Special Olympics, and volunteered at middle school track and field meet. So congratulations to Emma and to Jack, our student athletes of the year. Our Legacy Award is another award that we're excited about there. Emery Roy this year is our winner of the Legacy Award, the legendary high school basketball coach. He's the winningest girls basketball coach in state history. He has decided to retire from coaching. He had an 817 wins and 187 loss record over more than 40 years as the coach at Meridian, Centennial, and Rocky Mountain on the girls basketball side. Won 9 state championships, including 4 at Meridian and 5 at Centennial. He won from 1980 to 1983. His Meridian teams, the only ones to go 4 straight state titles, the 4-peat at the 5A level. And he spent the last 3 seasons coaching under his son, Dane Roy, on the Rocky Mountain boys team. But again, he has decided to hang him up after 40 years of coaching, more than 40 years. Congratulations, our Legacy Award winner this year, Emery Roy. Our Inspirational Award is a really cool one. We're excited to tell you about this one. It's kind of a award that has, someone that has a long journey to reach this point, or had some off the field, things that they had to overcome, and just it's not just about sports. With our inspirational winners, we've had some really inspiring stories in the past, and it's no different this year with Isaiah Crone from Parma. He played football, was a quarterback for the Panthers last fall as a senior. Previously was a first-team All-Snake River as a wide receiver and a defensive back, but he really does have an inspirational story as to how he reached the point of getting to play football in Parma, Idaho. He hails from Ethiopia, and he had a rough early childhood. At the age of 7, he was sent away from his mother and 4 brothers to tend to animals on an Ethiopian farm. At just 10 years old, he was sent to live in an orphanage where he constantly worried about being kicked out into the street because of his older age. But he was eventually adopted by Tasha and Joshua Crone in Idaho. But he still had some challenges, obviously, adapting to living in a new place far away from everything he knew. But through his faith, as well as his love for sports, the Parma High quarterback and defensive back is now thriving 8 years later. When he looks back on the path he took to get to where he is now, he said he can't help but feel like this is where he was meant to be. The full story from John Westrow is available online at idahopress.com and will be included again in the Sports Stars publication tomorrow. It's a great story. Happy to see Isaiah doing well, and we're honored to present him with our Inspirational Award this year. We're going to move on to our winter awards next, but first, a quick message from St. Luke's Sports Medicine and Dr. Caleb Redden.
Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Caleb Redden, and it's a pleasure to be here speaking with you today. Again, I apologize that I'm not in person with you. I don't think that any of us realized that it was going to be a whole year's worth and then some of these virtual meetings, but nevertheless, we'll stay positive and move forward anyway. I want to extend a congratulations from myself as well as the team here with the Sports Medicine Orthopedics and St. Luke's Sports Medicine Orthopedics Department for a job well done this year on all of your athletic achievements. First and foremost, I want you to know that it's a privilege for us to be able to take care of you on the sidelines and in the clinic. We appreciate that opportunity and applaud you for all the hard work that's done. We see the hard work and the effort that goes into all of your athletic endeavors. We appreciate it. We want to pat you on the back and tell you congratulations. And as well, thank you for the opportunity to work with you again on the sidelines and then in the clinic when people get hurt or with improving in their performance. So athletics, and again, I wish I was there speaking with you in person. It'd be way more fun, but athletics are phenomenal. It's something that sets you up for life to help you with success, whether that's leadership in your job, with your family, whatever endeavors you may choose to pursue. Athletics is something that can benefit you. So my recommendation would be to take the skills that you've learned and the life lessons that you gain and gather through sports and athletics, take those and move that forward into the next stages of your life. Keep leaning on those skill sets that you've built and those experiences and use those to better yourselves as you move forward. Sports are great. We all appreciate, from the bystanders who are watching, we appreciate the grit and the grind and the effort and the intensity that you put into it. It's inspiring to all the rest of us. Whether we're athletes now or have been at some point in our lives, we appreciate that and we wanted to recognize that and congratulate you for that. And again, just tell you that, through all the challenges that you've gone through in the last year and a half with, the pandemic, with coronavirus, with all the struggles and trials that's created, it just means that it just shows you that you can do so much more than you thought you were capable of, and you're stronger than you thought you were. So congratulations, well done, and we're proud of you. Thanks for having us be involved, and we'll see you again next year.
Well, thank you to St. Luke's Sports Medicine and again to Dr. Redden. Let's continue the awards with wrestling. The winner, we'll get to the winner now. Wrestling, Kyle Rice from New Plymouth was a 2A state champion at 126 pounds. The 2A District 3 champion finished the season with a perfect 37-0 record, including 21 pins on the season, won the 126-pound title at the Magic Valley Classic, the 120-pound title at Raleigh Lane and the R.D. Brown Invitational, and led New Plymouth to its first ever 2A state title. Carson Exford from Nampa, 4A state champion at 106 pounds, the 4A District 3 champion, finished his freshman season with a 37-0 record, had bonus points in 33 of his 37 wins, was the 4A state champion, as I said, and went 5-0 at the River City Duels in Post Falls. Also came away with victories at the Raleigh Lane, Red Halverson, and Willie Dobbs Invitational titles. Joel Campbell, our second wrestler from New Plymouth, the 2A state champion at 145 pounds, 2A District 3 champion, finished the season with a 50-0 record, pinned 35 opponents, won the 145-pound titles at Raleigh Lane, Magic Valley Classic, and the R.D. Brown Invitational, and again helped lead New Plymouth to its first 2A state title. Very hard call here, three accomplished guys with undefeated records, but we're going to give it to Joel Campbell and that 50-0 record from New Plymouth. Congratulations to Joel. We'll go on to girls basketball. I don't know why I keep showing up in the middle of these videos, by the way, so I apologize. You're getting about a half a second of me before it goes on to the next award. We're doing this on the fly here with a new program, so that's just the way it is. Girls basketball is up next. Kate Clark from Melba, the Co-2A Western Idaho Conference Player of the Year, led Melba to the 2A state championship, averaged 16.6 points, 4.9 rebounds, 4.6 rebounds, assists, and 3.8 steals per game. set the school record with 64 made three-pointers in a season as well, and is signed to play at NNU. Naya Ojukwu from Mountain View, first team All-5A SIC selection, led Mountain View to the 5A District 3 title and its second straight 5A state title. Averaged 24.2 points, 10.1 rebounds, 1.7 blocks a game. That's pretty hard to average a double-double at the high school level, but she did it. Also set the 5A state tournament record with 87 points in the 3 games. Also had 40 rebounds during the state tournament as well. Pretty impressive. Jaleesa Lawrence from Meridian, 5A SIC Player of the Year, led Meridian to the 5A state tournament, averaged 18.6 points, 9 rebounds, and 2.5 steals per game. But our winner, helping them go back-to-back there at Mountain View, Naya Ojukwu from Mountain View, is our girls basketball Athlete of the Year. Congratulations to Naya. Move on to boys basketball. Now, Brady Aroberry is our first finalist from Meridian, was a first-team All-5A SIC selection, led Meridian to the 5A District 3 and 5A State Championship while averaging 17 points, 8.9 rebounds per game, despite being pulled in the fourth quarter in all but 5 games due to their big lopsided margin. Scored 48 points, pulled down 23 rebounds in 3 games to help in that state tournament to help Meridian get that state championship. Iram Lindsay from Fruitland, the 3A Snake River Conference Player of the Year, led Fruitland to the 3A state tournament, averaged 20.2 points and 11.8 rebounds, 2.5 assists as well from Fruitland. Tyler Madaris from Middleton was a first-team All-4A SIC selection, led Middleton to a 4A District 3 title and a 4A state title while averaging 15.5 points and 9.8 rebounds per game. Scored 27 points and had 13 rebounds in that semifinal win against Hillcrest. 3 solid choices again, but we're going to give the Boys Basketball Athlete of the Year award for the 2020-2021 Sports Stars season. There I am. Hi to Brody Robury from Meridian. Congratulations, Brody, and congratulations on that state title as well. We got a couple winner team awards to give out. We're going to start with our boys winner team, and you see there the Middleton basketball team. They got their first state title since 1965, finished with a 23-4 record, won the 4A SIC conference and the 4A District 3 title as well. Congratulations to our winner boys team. And again, all of our finalists for all of our winners for the teams will be finalists for the overall team of the year at the end of the presentation here in a few minutes. Our girls' winner team of the year is the Mountain View girls basketball team. As we said, their second straight 5A title. They won the 5A District 3 title, finished with a 20-2 record. We mentioned what Naya Ojukwu did with the state tournament records, 87 points and 33 field goals. Also had some other great contributors as well. Tournament record for 3-pointers with 13 for Denia Williams. So congratulations, back-to-back state titles, the Mountain View girls basketball team. The spring awards are up next, but first, before we get to that, I wanted to give a shout out. We did some thank yous at the beginning of the show, and I didn't forget about him. But Greg Lee, the sports editor of the Idaho Press, he deserves a lot of praise for what we put together with not only the Sports Stars presentation here, but just leading the sports department through the pandemic. We were down a man, dealing with some challenges, and we did the best we could. And I thought we did a heck of a job covering high school sports this year and all the other sports, NNU, CFI, Boise State, and it was because of Greg Lee and his veteran leadership of the group. So he wanted to give a short message as well. Here is Greg Lee, our sports editor at the Idaho Press.
Hey, Greg Lee here, sports editor of the Idaho Press. Just want to say congratulations to all the Sports Stars nominees and winners this year. What a difficult year it's been. I mean, when you look at the states around us and the fact that some sports weren't even competed in some states and some seasons were abbreviated, and the fact that we've actually got all the seasons completed, all the state champions awarded. It's been an awesome year from that standpoint, but it's been a difficult year, and so I extend my congratulations to you. It's been a tough year on us here at the Idaho Press as well. We've had to do things a man down, but managed to get through it, and just happy to celebrate with you for everything that you've accomplished. And if you're a senior, good luck to your future endeavors. If you're an underclassman, we'll see you again next year.
Well, thank you, Greg. And we've done the fall, we've done the winter. Let's get to the spring awards. And these are kind of special because last year we did not get to complete the spring season, so there were no spring. We still did a Sports Stars, but only for the winter and the fall. But since there was no spring season last year, this will be the first time we give away some spring awards for Sports Stars for the first time since 2019. We're going to start it off with boys track and field. Our three finalists: Nathan Green from Bora won 3 5A state titles, set state meet records with wins in the 1600 and 3200, ran the anchor leg also for Bora's state championship. The 4x400 relay team ran with the 4x800 relay team, which finished fourth as well. And he is set to run, as I said earlier, the University of Washington. Grady Mylander from Nampa Christian won 3 2A state championships, set personal records at state in the 1600, the 3200, and won the 800 as well. Ran with Nampa Christian's medley relay team, which finished second at the district meet and seventh at state. Anders Covey from Boise won the 5A state title in the 110-meter hurdles and the 300 hurdles and set personal records in both events at the state meet. 110 hurdles and 300 hurdles as well. Won all 12 110 hurdle races that he entered this season and is signed to run at Western Colorado University. Tough call, but we're going to give it to Nathan Green from Bora. He won cross country, and now he wins track and field as well. Congratulations to Nathan Green. Girls track and field. Samantha Smith from Boise won 4 state titles as a freshman this year, set personal best at the 5A state meet a couple of weeks ago in the 1600 and the 3200, and ran with Boise's state championship 4x400 and 4x800 relay teams as well. Logan Smith from Boise, yes, there is a relation there. Her older sister won the 800-meter run with a personal best of time of 2:11.68 and was a member of Boise State Championship 4x400 and 4x800 relay teams, and is committed to play soccer at Stanford University, as we said earlier, following the 2022 graduation. Caden Holquist from Boise won a pair of 5A state championships with wins in the 100-meter hurdles and the 300 hurdles. Set personal best times in the 100 hurdles at state meet with a time of 14.94 seconds. Also finished second in the long jump and will compete at Pacific Lutheran on the soccer team in the fall. Tough call, 3 deserving candidates. But just like we did on the boys' side, on the girls' side, we're going to give the same winner as cross country as in track and field. Just too hard to ignore the 4 state titles in track and field. Samantha Smith from Boise. Going to go to boys tennis. Up next, boys tennis. Our 3 finalists, as you see there: Austin Swing from Middleton won his 2nd straight 4A boys single state championship, won the 4A District 3 championship, finished the season undefeated, and didn't even drop a set all year. He's signed to compete at Lewis Clark State. Ryan Olson from Centennial won the 5A boys single state championship, won all 4 matches at the state tournament in straight sets, and finished the season 21-1, with the only loss being to his teammate Tyler Delos in the 5A District 3 tournament. Helped lead Centennial to the 5A state championship as well, and is signed to compete at George Fox University. Noah Nielsen from Ridgeview finished as a runner-up in the 5A boys single state championship, finished runner-up in the 4A District 3 championship, advanced to the quarterfinals of the Capital Invitational before the tournament was called off due to rain. Our winner of the boys tennis athlete of the year, Austin Swing of Middleton. And for someone that has to swing a tennis racket, that is an awesome name for a tennis player. Austin Swing from Middleton wins the state title and now wins the Sports Stars Tennis Athlete of the Year award. Congratulations to Austin. Girls tennis up next. Yep, there I am for a split second again. Hi, folks. Girls tennis. Gina Dudley from Capital won the 5A girls state championship, won the District 3 championship, finished the season with a perfect 22-0 record, won 20 of 22 matches in straight sets, and is signed to play at Dominican University in California. Miranda Austin from Bishop Kelly won the 4A state championship in singles, won the 4A District 3 championship, went 24-2 on the season, also helped lead Bishop Kelly to the team state title. Emma Tolman as well from Weiser won the 3A girls singles state championship, finished 19-2 record, avenging 2 losses to Parma's Austin Harris in the state championship match to win that state title. Again, Emma Tolman from Weiser. Congratulations to her and all of our finalists in girls tennis, but we can only pick one. And our winner is going to be Gina Dudley from Capital. Congratulations to Gina. We're going to go to girls golf, I believe, up next. And there it is, girls golf. Sorry about that. Emily Cadwell from Boise as a finalist won the 5A state championship with a 2-round score of 2 under 144, won the 5A District 3 championship and the playoff as well, and finished first or second in every conference meet this season, and is signed to play golf next year at Washington State University. Margaret Smock from Bishop Kelly, the 4A state champion, had a 2-round score of 17 over 163, won the 4A District 3 championship by 8 strokes, was the individual medalist in all but 2 tournaments in district play, finished second in the Jerome tournament and third at Buell, while leading Bishop Kelly to team titles in both, and also had the low 4A score at the Jack Jones Invitational. Brooke Patterson from Eagle finished second in the 5A state championship with a 2-round score of an even par 144, tied for the low score, the 5A District 3 championship, but lost in the playoff. Won the 2020 Idaho Women's Amateur Championship and is committed to play at University of Tulsa after graduating in 2022. Tough call, but we're going to go with Emily Cadwell from Boise. Congratulations to Emily on the state title. And now on the Sports Stars Award from the Idaho Press. We'll go to boys golf next. Our 3 finalists for boys golf: Wheaton Ennis from Eagle won the 5A state title with a 2-round score of 1 over 145, despite being a freshman this year. Took 3rd place at the 5A District 3 championship and won 4 of 5 conference matches during the season. Also won the Capital Invitation as well. Carter Williams from Weiser was second at the 3A state championship, lost in a playoff at the 3A District 3 championship, won 4 different 3A Snake River Valley Conference matches, and lost a 5th one in a playoff. Gavin Ruggiero from North Star won the 2A state championship after shooting a 5 over 149, was named the 2A WIC Player of the Year based on points after winning 3 of his 4 conference matches, and finished 3rd at the 2A District 3 championship. Our winner for the boys golfer athlete of the year is Wheaton Ennis from Eagle. Congratulations to Wheaton. We'll move on to our last 2 spring awards, baseball and softball. Up first, we will go, actually, we're going to go to baseball first. Sorry about that. Baseball's up first. Brooks Rasmussen from Mountain View, the 5A SIC Conference Player of the Year. Pitched 39 innings, finishing with a 3-1 record and a 0.54 ERA. Struck out 51 batters to only 14 walks. Also at the plate, hit .467 with 10 doubles, 3 triples, and 17 RBIs. Signed to play at Columbia Basin College. Caden Casagrande from Bishop Kelly was the 4A SIC Player of the Year. Hit .400, had 3 home runs and 32 RBIs, 16 doubles, 4 triples, had 19 stolen bases while leading Bishop Kelly to the 4A state championship. At the state tournament, how about this? Hit .636 with 5 doubles and 8 RBIs. Kyler Saunders from Timberline was the first team all 5A SIC conference pitcher and utility infielder. Had a 6-0 record on the mound, 3 saves, a 1.50 ERA. Also hit .438 at the plate with 2 home runs, 27 RBIs, while helping lead Timberline to a 5A state championship. But we can only pick one, as we've been doing for all the awards here. And our winner for the baseball athlete of the year this spring, Brooks Rasmussen from Mountain View. Congratulations to Brooks. We'll go on to softball now. Amber Thornton from Timberline is a finalist, 5A SIC Conference Co-Player of the Year. Was 15-4 in the circle, a 2.12 ERA, 209 strikeouts compared to just 26 walks. Had 3 no-hitters this season. And how about this? At the plate, a .410 average, 2 home runs, 22 RBIs, while leading Timberline to its first state tournament appearance since 2012. Lolo Walker from Rocky Mountain was first team all 5A SIC, batted .563, 16 home runs, 54 RBIs. Finished the year with an on-base percentage of .701. That's insane. You're on base 7 out of 10 at bats, and had a 1.264 slugging percentage. Just 4 strikeouts at the plate all season long. That is ridiculous. Led Rocky Mountain to a 5A District 3 title and is signed with the Lobos at the University of New Mexico softball team next season. Delaney Keith at Skyview, the 5A SIC Conference Co-Player of the Year, hit .670 with 19 home runs, 77 RBIs. Wow. 730 on base percentage, a slugging percentage of 1.350. Struck out just 4 times also in 122 plate appearances while leading Skyview to the 5A state championship. Tough call, 3 deserving candidates, but our winner, the softball athlete of the year, Delaney Keith from Skyview. Congratulations to Delaney. We will move on to the Spring Team Awards. First up is the Boys Spring Team Award. The Timberline baseball team. They finished the season with a 24-3 record and won that 5A state title. They also won the SIC regular season and swept Rocky Mountain in the 5A District 3 Championship Series. Congratulations, the Timberline baseball team, our Boys Spring Team of the Year. Our Girls Spring Team of the Year is the Boise track and field team on the girls' side. They beat the field at the 5A state championship meet by 106 points. That's not easy to do. Won 7 events, including 2 relays, 4 state titles for Samantha Smith, as we've told you about, 3 for Logan Smith, 2 for Hayden Holquist. Really impressive. Congratulations to the track and field team from Boise High. So we've reached the final 4 awards of the night. These are the big ones, our overall teams and our overall athletes of the year, kind of the big awards. And so we'll let the suspense go for just a second. But first up, we're going to start with the overall girls team of the year. And again, all of our 3 finalists from the fall are eligible for this award. But the Idaho Press, Greg Lee and John Wustrow and company has selected as the girls overall team of the year, the cross-country team from Boise High. Again, they won the 3rd straight 5A state title with the 1-2-3 finish at state. Samantha Smith, Rosina Machu, and Allie Bruce. And again, 5 of its scorers all finished in the top 7, and they were ranked number 1 at one point in the season. And they are number 1 in terms of the top girls team from any sport, any classification in the Treasure Valley. Congratulations to the girls overall team of the year, the cross-country team from Boise. On the boys' side, also a tough call, had a lot of worthy candidates, but we're going to give the boys overall team of the year award to the Middleton basketball team. Again, they won that state title, the first state title since 1965 for the Middleton boys basketball team. They finished with a 23-4 record. They won the 4A District Southern Idaho Conference and 4A District 3 tournament titles as well. So congratulations to the Middleton basketball team, the boys basketball team, for being our boys overall team of the year. And congratulations on that state title. All right. We have reached the final 2 awards of the night. Hope you have enjoyed the show. These are the big awards because not only are we crowning the overall top boys and girls athletes in the entire Treasure Valley, but if you're familiar with our Sports Stars event, the winners will take home a $1,000 scholarship that they will be able to use for college, courtesy of the Idaho Press. So appreciate the Idaho Press. One of the big things we do in this event is try to help with scholarships and things to empower the student athletes moving forward. And so every year we've done it. We've continued to do it even through the pandemic, not having ticket sales or anything this year, but we're still giving $1,000 to our overall boys and girls winners scholarships for college. We've got 2 awards. And we're going to start on the girls' side. We'll hold the suspense here as we get the slide ready. Our girls' overall athlete of the year and the recipient of the $1,000 scholarship is Samantha Smith from Boise. Again, on cross country and track and field, was our winner for both sports. Had 4 wins in cross country, was the 5A state champion on the cross country side. Also won 4 state titles on the track and field side as well. So very deserving. Again, our cross country and track and field winners. And now our overall winner is Samantha Smith from Boise. I had a chance to catch up with her and ask her what it means to win this award and be named the overall best girls athlete in the Treasure Valley.
Yeah, I'm super thankful to have the coaches that I did. I mean, they're constantly pushing us in practice and inspiring us to run as well as we can in the races, but also be good people off the course. And then, yeah, I'm thankful for the teammates that I have so I can constantly be pushed and just you got people to turn to if you have a bad race or if you need to pick me up or whatever. And then, of course, I'm very thankful for my parents because they've supported me through everything that I've done. And, yeah, I couldn't ask them to be more involved or anything.
You're the 5A state cross country champion, 4 state titles in track and field. You're the you win some awards for the Idaho Press Sports Stars as well. What does that mean to you as a freshman to come in and have this kind of success right away?
I mean, to be honest, I don't really know what to say. I think I'm really lucky and fortunate that when the races that counted that I ran well and put together some solid results. I didn't, like I said before, I didn't really know what I was getting into when I came in. I was just decided to run track and cross country for fun and because I enjoy running.
Well, before we let you go, final thing, as I mentioned all the individual awards that you won, but you've also been selected by the Idaho Press as the overall girls athlete of the year. So you've been dubbed, even though you're only a freshman, as the top female girls high school athlete in the entire Treasure Valley. And with that comes a $1,000 scholarship for college. So you're going to get $1,000 you'll have to hang on to for a couple years for you, but you have 3 more years still to try to win some more, I guess. But congratulations on that. And what does that mean to you?
Wow, thank you so much. I had no idea. That is very generous. And that'll just provide so many more opportunities. And yeah, thank you very much.
Well, there you go. Again, congratulations to Samantha, only a freshman, so we probably will be seeing her at some point back on this award show, and that was kind of a cool reaction there. She did not know that she had won, did not know that she had won the scholarship, and we're going to have the same reaction on the men's side here as well. Congratulations to Samantha. But on the boys' side, a lot of great candidates when you look at the different sports and football and basketball and all the different running events and things like that. But as it was on the girls' side, we had a similar result on the boys' side. Our winner, the boys' overall athlete of the year. He won it in cross country, he won it in track, and now he wins it for the overall award. Nathan Green from Bora. Again, in cross country, he won all 6 races that he entered. He won his 3rd straight 5A state championship. And in track and field, he won 3 5A state titles as well, set some meet records. Going to run at the University of Washington next year. So congratulations to Nathan Green. And I actually caught up with him. He was fishing when I caught up with him, but he took a couple of minutes earlier today to talk about what it means to win this award.
To be named the best runner of this year for cross country and track feels just really, really awesome, especially because it's my senior year. I put in a lot of hard work to get where I am, and I really laid it all out there this year. And to be recognized for what I've done is really awesome. It really is gratifying. And for this past season and my last 4 seasons of training, and it comes a lot from my coach, Coach Tim Severa. He's a really amazing coach. He's been around at Bora for the past 40 so years. It just shows his deep understanding and knowledge for running, and understanding each runner is different. And his plan for me is different from his plan for other people. And I'm just really thankful that he is the coach that he is. And I'm glad that I was in his hands. And I'd just like to also thank all of the people over the past 4 years who have really helped me get to where I am.
Well, Nathan, we want to say congratulations. But as you were not only the individual winner, we're also here pleased to announce that you were selected as our overall boys athlete of the year for the entire Treasure Valley. Comes with that a $1,000 scholarship that you will be able to use towards the University of Washington and your college career. So not only the best runner in the area, you've been voted by the Idaho Press as the best male student athlete at the high school level in the entire Treasure Valley. What's that mean to you?
That is really awesome. It feels really good. I did this sophomore year too, and it still feels the same way as it does now. It feels really great to be labeled as that. It's really hard work, and to be recognized for it is awesome. I really like it. Thank you very much.
Well, congratulations again to all of our winners. That's going to do it for today's show. Again, don't forget the paper tomorrow. We'll have our Sports Stars tab, and if you're watching this on delay, June 18th is the day that you want to have it. This show is broadcast on Facebook right now, but it will be available on the idahopress.com website. I think it's idahopress.com/sportsstars. It'll be on the Idaho Press YouTube page as well. A lot of different places will get the show up there, and it is archived on the Facebook page as well. And again, don't forget to get that tab tomorrow. It's a keepsake. It's a collector's item with stories and photos of all of our finalists and all of our winners. Thanks again to St. Luke's Sports Medicine for making this possible. And thanks again to the athletes, the coaches, the parents, the fans, everyone that helped make it such an enjoyable year despite the pandemic. As Greg said earlier, we were able to push through and get the season completed and get state champions crowned. And it's a heck of a year. Hopefully, here's to a normal 2021-2022 season with an in-person awards event where I can shake hands with all of the winners there. That would be a lot of fun. From all of us at the Idaho Press, thanks again. Have a great summer, and take care. And you know what? I like that video so much at the beginning, Ryan Pavel's intro video, the highlights from Will Hall and KTVB. We're going to send you out of here again with the intro video. Sports Stars 2020, 2021. Congrats. Take care, folks.
They say if you want to be the best, you have to beat the best. There's a new number one in Idaho, and they're the boys from Middleton. It's harder to stay on top than it is to get there, and the defending champs, they are back-to-back. Your 5A girls state basketball champions, the Mountain View Mavericks.
And the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies will win the 2020 5A State Football Championship.
There you go. Over. Meridian Warriors. They win the 2021 5A Boys State Championship.